Right, I hope you guys are ready for some legs. We're here, Matt Riggs, as usual, and I actually haven't been through this day, I realized, with you guys yet on here. So, this is a hamstring bias day, starting with arms, as usual. If I don't have some fucking big arms after this off season, then I'll be disappointed. I'm not going to have big arms, but hopefully they're a little bit better than what they are. Yeah, so bicep, tricep, adductor start, 2 hamstring, 2 quad. So it is fairly decent, like it's kind of a bigger day. Takes a little bit of time. So let's get it started. So I've done my warm-ups and good to go now for first working set. So we got straight bar, tricep, push down, single arm curl on the machine here that you'll see in a second. Then we go into adductors, lying leg curl. My signature, well, not mine, but probably to you guys, it's probably my thing. But little glute ham raise over the Smith machine. So that was one. I'll talk about that a little bit more when we get there. Then the single leg extension. Then the linear hack, which is probably my favorite quad movement at the moment. I love it. But we are getting a normal hack squat in soon as well. So the back area over here has already moved around a little bit because we're putting in some more pieces. We're forever getting more fucking pieces. So 2 working sets here. 2 on everything, actually. Yeah, 2 on everything. The hardest thing about these is my back is still sore from back day. So being locked in, my lats are like on fire, but that was good. Right, triceps feel good. Bicep time. Biceps now. We had a change of hat because I can get the microphone on this hat. I didn't want to have to wear it on my shirt. I like wearing it on my hat, but that visor has it's too thick, the band, and I usually get a clip. But I forgot the clip. So this is my movement of choice for biceps today. I don't mind it, but look, honestly, if I had to give one up, it'd probably be this one. I've been thinking about it, potentially giving this one up for a just standing barbell curl. I just think that shit's cool, man. No one does fucking barbell curls anymore. Like with an easy bar, just standing there, fucking, yeah, you know, it's a fucking mad exercise. So if I get sick of this, I might throw that in the rotation next mesocycle. I've only got a few weeks left probably until I take another deload. So I do deloads like every 6 weeks or so. So once that mesocycle's done, I'll probably throw the standing barbell curls in there. But for now, let's smash this out. Oh, that hurt. It was a lot. So probably notice that I'm doing these, I'm like touching my arm. If you've never tried that before, give it a crack. If you've got a muscle group that doesn't really connect well or you struggle to connect with it, it's not the be all end all, but it's something that can sometimes help you feel that contraction a little bit better and feel the muscle a little bit better through the movement. And feeling the muscle better, you're typically going to be able to generate more tension during that set in the actual muscle instead of just like on the tendons, on connective tissue and moving weight through space. You're actually going to be able to engage the muscle a little bit better, or at least feel like you are, which is just a better sensation, to be realistic. And you're going to get a better connection, which is going to leave you with a better pump and all these fucking good things. So if you've never tried it, it can be cool. Oh man. So yeah, 2 sets there. Now the legs are actually starting. The fun stuff. And that's how we warm up. Oh, these hurt so much. This machine is deadly. Painful. So these ones are one of my favorite hamstring movements, glute ham raise on Smiths. So I had my good friend Nick Weir, I'm sure a lot of you who follow me probably follow him, show me these ones and teach me some cueing through them as well. Originally, when I was over in Bangkok and we were training together, and it was Roman Fritz, I believe, that showed him and helped him get it right. So really cool fucking exercise, and I love them now, and I program them regularly. I do put them in for some of the, I guess some of my more advanced clients who I think are going to benefit from it. Basically, I just make a call whether I think whether it's going to suit them or not. I mean, I've had plenty of people who ask me to trial it out, who have seen me do it, and then have just gone, nah, fuck this sucks, or have gone, this is really good, I love it. And it's pretty complicated. Doesn't mean it's better than anything else. It's just purely something that I feel really well, and I have athletes that feel really well. If they struggle to do other hip hinging, They usually really enjoy this one because it's almost supported. So it's almost just like doing a hyperextension, but standing instead of on the actual 45-degree machine. So same idea as the hyperextension, where we're really focusing on tucking the glutes coming up and then really exaggerating how much stretch we're getting out of them and trying to really, really tear apart the hamstrings in that stretch. It provides a lot of tension, builds up a lot of pressure in your fucking head too, but it is a mad exercise. So let's have a look. Since that was done, and we've only got one set here too. We got one Versa grip on to be able to grip better. I feel like my undies were definitely showing. That was good. Now finishing off with quads. So single leg extensions to start, and then the linear hack last. So yes, I'm doing my squat pattern for the day last. I know it might seem weird to some, but it's essentially, I don't want to have to go that heavy. I want to fuck my legs up beforehand. I have hamstrings first because they're more of a priority than quads because my quads are going to grow fairly well. And I don't want to have to squat really fucking heavy and cause just a lot of central nervous fatigue. I would much rather prioritize just a deep pain and failure in the belly of the muscle without having to put my joints, connective tissue through that much strain, and also my general fucking just systemically don't want to have to go through that much fucking strain as well by doing a super heavy fucking squat. So I really like doing the linear hack. There's no pressure on the spine. It's purely quad, and it really fucking hurts. But I am still relatively strong enough that I'm not a strong bodybuilder by any means, but I'm strong enough that it's a pain in the ass how much you have to load it if I was to come into it fresh. I'm actually a pretty weak fucking bodybuilder, to be honest. So again, I've talked about this before, but for any new viewers, the way I do my leg extension is a little bit different than a lot of people. So I'm not just sitting here and extending my leg out. I'm not just focusing on extending the leg. I'm actually trying to lift from here. So the first thing I think about all in one motion is up and extend, down, up and extend. And it really does fucking smash your rec fem because you're shortening it even more, right? So the reason that leg extensions are so good for rec fem is already because with our hips in a flexed hip position, we're already shortening the rec fem, and then we're able to actually contract it without it lengthening as well. Like in a squat, our hips shorten as we come down, and our knee flexes as well, and it typically keeps the rec fem at the same length for the muscle. But here we're actually able to train it through a lengthening and shortening phase. But I like to shorten it even more than just by knee extension, by actually creating more hip flexion as well. So if you haven't done it, basically to make all that seem less confusing, literally try and lift your leg off the pad this way when you're doing it to make it really fucking hard. If you're at home watching this right now and maybe sitting on the couch or something, even try it while you're sitting on the couch. Literally lift your leg up just a tiny bit and then try and straighten it. You'll see that you can't actually get it straight like that. You can only get to about there because the rec fem is just like fully shortened and you're not going to get any more out of it. So you can get a really good fucking contraction on it. And look, is there any studies on this shit? No. Is there any, there's most evidence on, it being better to train at lengthened positions. So everyone likes to fucking lay back when they do their leg extensions. But I've built really big legs up top, like a lot of my mass is up top of my legs, and it creates a really big sweep. And hey, I attribute it a lot to this, if I'm honest. It's the same with a friend of mine. If you've seen one of my other vlogs with Luke and Georgia does it the same way. And she's the same. She has massive fucking quads, and a lot of her mass is up the top, which helps create a really nice sweep. Now, it's not so important for her being a wellness competitor, not the same way it's important for a bodybuilder to have sweep, but she has a lot of mass in her quads, and it does look nicer when you can have a really good sweep. But either way, again, it's not the be all end all, but give it a go, and if it feels good, fucking keep doing it. Progression. And with that, we're done. That is a wrap. As usual, thank all of you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. And I'll see you in the next one.